What is up, YouTube? In a rare occasion, here's me face. You can actually kind of see it. Um, I'm here with two gentlemen that I am very big fans of myself. Phantom D Saint and John DeVelto. John, I'm going to call on you first since you're unmuted. Say hello to the folks.
All right, I got to say hello to the folks. I'm saying hello to everybody. It's great to be here. It's great to be chilling on a stream. It's cold where I'm at. I don't know how it is where you're at, folks, but that's fine for me to hang in here and talk about all this stuff with y'all. It's great because, the buzz is back, the hype is back. So all the people are back together. So I always love hanging out with everyone and shooting the shit about all this stuff. So this is going to be a fun one. Thank you for having me here on a Saturday. And Fandom, it's great to see you as well, brother.
Absolutely. It is my pleasure to have you. I know we were supposed to do this last weekend, but we ran into a bit of complications, so we rescheduled. Fandom, say hello to the folks.
Hey y'all, Phantom DC here. Cannot wait to start this damn stream. And hey, the only Targaryen pop I kind of have is Jon Snow. I don't have Daenerys. They gave me up to season 8 to say, you
The
know what, maybe she'll
lies
do
you tell.
something. There's something she will do that makes it says, you know what, I'll actually buy a Daenerys Funko Pop. But nope, they still haven't done so, and she never will. So good thing we're having this Targaryen spinoff because hey, Funko is probably going to be making a whole bunch of Targaryen Funko Pops, and then I'll finally have a true Targaryen in my collection. So I cannot wait to talk to both AK, John, and the people within the live chat, and those who may be joining us later on.
Oh my God! If they sold a bunch of fucking Funko Pops of all the various Targaryens, I would not want to have anything to do with that. My God, I could see them all right now. I could see it all.
Then just send me the
I'm not trying to
photos.
spend anything on
You
paraphernalia, but I know if they come out with like a kick-ass box set, I'm not going to be able to resist that.
Oh, they definitely are. $100 right there.
It's just
$100.
$100. Oh, I think it's going to be cost more than that. Have you seen that damn box set that the MCU has on sale right now? Things like $500, and I know I can't get it, but I want it. It is my precious right now, and
Phantom D Saint will get it.
He might.
Yeah, probably will.
You'll probably get it before I do. It is on like high on my wish list that of things that I'm sure I'll never be able to own in life, but that's just it. Well, let me jump over to the chat room here. What is good? House Lorebridge, Peter Griffin, Giggity, Phil H, Sasuke, T Baby, my fellow Mad Queen. I've missed your face with woman. Thank you for coming in. Sam R09 DJ, haven't seen you in the grip either. Thank you for coming through. Think that is all we have in the chats. We will be joined by one more person later on, possibly two, if they can get home before we are done streaming, but we'll see when they get here. So, Targaryens. My first thought, of course, when it comes to our early in the story Targaryens is the trio, Aegon, Visenya, and Rhaenys. And my absolute first pick, and I think this is going to be like everyone's first pick, everyone's first and only pick for Visenya Targaryen, and that's Catherine Winnick. I don't know, gentlemen, what do you guys think? That's the only person that I could see playing Visenya successfully and looking the part.
I'm going to pass this one off to Fandom D Saint. Go ahead, brother.
I think I have the same person, honestly. Is that the one who played
Lagatha?
Yeah, same.
Vikings, yeah. And I don't know if it's showing up on the screen just yet. No, there's a few seconds delay. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, I don't know. You may have to make your screens bigger. I can't make mine too much bigger to show here. But Visenya Targaryen, like I said, number one is Catherine Winnick. And I know you probably think it's a fluke, but in the middle there, that is Emilia Clarke that I have cast as Rhaenys Targaryen. If you look at the description of Rhaenys and, what we know about her from the story, I think Amelia's a shoo-in. And seriously, all these damn Targaryens looked like they all had the same damn names. Why not have her come back and play an early Targaryen? I would love to see what she did with a completely different character than Daenerys. And my last pick for Aegon, or actually, gentlemen, did you guys have anyone picked for Rhaenys?
You know, I kind of was thinking the Amelia Clark angle as well. You know, I was just kind of have various tinfoil in my head and everything. I said, imagine if they brought her back to play another kind of badass.
She's almost a shoo-in. Like, I would like to see Harry Lloyd come back and play another Targaryen also. I think that would work
properly.
Well, yeah. I would need them to give him a better wig, but you know, I think it could be done.
It's going to be all about the wigs.
The wigs, and we have to find some contacts that Amelia can get down with, because I'm sorry, you gotta, if we're gonna have all of the Targaryens, I need to see all of their traits as well. I need the purple eyes. It is a must. Sasuke says that she could also be Daenys the Dreamer. You know what? I thought about that. But Daenys is one of my favorite Targs. I picked about 8 Targaryens to cast. Of course, there's so many. There's no way we could ever go through the whole list in one stream. And Daenys is on my list. So when we get to her, then remind me of that, Sasa. Let's see. House Lorebridge says, what about Dakota Fanning? I could see Dakota Fanning playing Daenys. That's not who I picked, but I can see it happening. And Sam says Harry Lloyd deserves a better story. Yeah, I think he could do something better in there. Why you gotta bring Jorah up, T? Jorah, no, we know he doesn't need to touch stuff. We don't need Jorah anywhere near House Targaryen at this point in time in the story.
That is one connection that is not going to happen. I'm sorry.
No, it's too
it's not
soon.
a stream with Baby in the chat and not bringing up Jorah.
I can't even come up with a tinfoil there.
No, there's no tinfoil there to be had. I see spots. What's going on, son? Thank you for coming through. Let's see. Phil says, remember the actress does not need to be blonde. You're right. And there is a couple people on my list that are not actually blonde, but if they dyed their hair or just put on a wig, it could happen.
I have Kate Blanchett here, who is always the classic elf, Lord of the Rings Galadriel. She's the classic kind of powerful ruler lady with the natural blonde hair.
Do you like her for
very elegant?
You like her for Rhaenys or for someone else?
Probably Rhaenys.
I
Honestly,
can see her doing Rhaenys
can
too.
Be any female Targaryen. I mean,
yeah,
she's an expensive actress, but
that's what I'm saying. It would have to be Rhaenys or another very prominent lady Targaryen in the mix if they're going to get Kate Blanchett on there.
Yeah,
definitely.
She's expensive, but she's really good at this
but
stuff.
She's worth it. Oh, she'd be so worth it. Absolutely, that's a good pick. Phantom, do you have anybody for Rhaenys?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna butcher her name. It's Saoirse Ronan.
Saoirse Ronan.
That's a freaking name. Let me see if I can screen share.
Yeah.
Last thing I saw her in was in Hannah, and she was good in that. Let's see.
Okay. I know who you're talking about. All right. Actually, hold on. Let's not make it complicated. Let me just switch screens and let's see. Hannah, lead actress. What'd you say her name was? Sasha what?
Ronan? Oh, Saoirse Ronan. Saoirse.
Okay, yeah, because that's not none of them ladies. Sao what? Oh, never mind. There it is.
Oh, there you go.
Let's go for that one. Yeah. I mean, she's got the look.
That's how I pretty much did all my damn choices tonight by looks.
Yeah. Same. I like it. Yep. Sasha's a fan of that. Leaf Underhill, what's going on? Catherine, how you doing, ma? Okay. So then last of the trio for Aegon. I like the model Gaspard Ulliel. He's also done some acting. I actually, when we did a fan casting for Rhaegar, for the little scene that we were going to get with him, I don't know why my phone is blowing up right now. Why do you people not know
Yeah, I
I am
hear it.
on the YouTubes right now? Shut up. Ugh. Can't talk while I'm on the streams. Anyways, this is the guy that I actually wanted to see play Rhaegar because he's got that super handsome boy look, but he's got some ruggedness to him. So, you know, that's pretty much the very basics of what Aegon was. So that those are my picks for the trio. I do agree with BBN though. I'm gonna go back to Saoirse Ronan. I totally didn't pronounce that correctly just now either. But yeah, I like
No one
her.
does. You should
I
saw
like
her
her look.
SNL skit if you try to like teach people how to pronounce her name. It's really interesting.
Lily Rabe, yeah, Lily Rabe definitely needs to be cast as one of these Targaryens. Probably gonna have to be one of the crazy ones though, and that's not just because like she's crazy, but if you have watched her on American Horror Story, she is really good at bringing out the like raw emotion of someone that has a whole lot of crazy going on in their head. And yeah, that's a really, I don't know who
Yeah, she's
exactly she
crazy.
would play, but she would do the damn thing doing it. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, they should definitely try to get her on the cast as someone. I don't know who, but she should be there. All right, I'm gonna scroll my page up just a tad bit. Fandom. Who was the next person that you had picked to cast?
I also had Aegon
Or whoever.
Targaryen. When I first
Okay, go
saw
ahead.
him, I was like Heath Ledger, but I'm like, well, the dude's dead, so he can't be digging people up from the grave.
Unfortunately.
So I got here Alexander Skarsgård, the man who
All right.
played Eric from True
Let
Blood.
me
I'm like, that
yeah, let me
guy
pull up
is definitely a good pick for
Alexander.
Aegon Targaryen.
Oh, there he is. He is. He is. He does have the look. And we know he can be a badass when he needs to be because of all the work that he did in True Blood. And he's got, you know, he's got that rugged look that Aegon is also set to have. So I agree with you on that. I like it. T baby, what are you talking about? Let's see who plays the redhead in Outlast on Stars. I don't know. Do you guys watch that show?
I do not.
Nope.
But
Yeah.
the guy that I was always liking
Yeah,
for
who you
this
got?
was Tom Hiddleston, the guy that did Loki.
I
I always thought that Loki
he'd
character
have to put on a lot of muscle.
It was a perfect. Well, he'd have to bulk up a little bit, but he
He'd have
always
to bulk
he
up
always
some.
played a perfect mix of
But he
a
can do it.
cool swagger, but evil, sadistic, sarcastic, great one-liners, good kind of a look character.
He's got it. He's got it.
Yeah, I just think he's just got enough evil in him because Aegon Targaryen. I mean, hello. I mean, you know, you got to have a little bit of a sadistic twist to you as well, and I think he does this really well when he does Loki as well as other characters, and he's got the accent too. He's got the sexy accent.
Yep. Yo, shout out to Alan Vanderson, aka Cookie Monster of the Ginger Ale Chat. What is going on, man?
Oh, forever known as the
good
Cookie
sir.
Monster, Daemon.
It's his fault, man. He did it. It is his fault. He is always known as the Cookie Monster now. But so those are
House
the first three picks, folks.
Lorebridge.
I like those. Who the House Lorebridge have
All
somebody up?
right.
Yes, he was also
he was
very good in the Tarzan movie. Yeah,
Tarzan
with
movie.
Alexander. Yeah. A lot of folks didn't like that Tarzan movie. I didn't think it was too bad. I
okay.
enjoyed it for what it was. Yeah. Quixote, what's going on? Oh, thanks for stopping in. Have a good weekend. Mara Jade Starwalker, thank you for coming in.
I mean, who said Aegon has to be buff? I mean, he does have to be buff, but
from the way he's described in the book.
No, I just imagine if he's like, it doesn't have to be buff like a big kind of a man, but I mean he could still
Well, no,
be
he doesn't
he
have to
could
be
still be
bulky, but
like
he's.
Tom. I think Tom looks pretty good as is. I mean, I think people in the chat are treating him maybe I mean, I think he's in pretty good shape. I mean, I
I
think
don't know.
that
I think
Loki
he's
character had
got the look.
muscles.
Loki had muscle, but not
He was
the.
slender
He's
for
got
sure.
a much slimmer frame than I think Aegon would have.
Well, let's go to the who's the guy that did the Man of Steel?
Henry Cavill.
Yeah,
Henry,
yeah.
yeah.
You
How
know
about
what?
that physique? Is that? I mean, that's a pretty muscular physique right there.
When it comes to Henry Cavill, I was actually thinking after I got done with my list, and the very last person that I picked was Maegor, and I was thinking, if not the guy that I did pick, Henry Cavill would actually be a pretty good shoe-in for playing Maegor. And Maegor was said to almost, well, not necessarily be a clone. I think he was a bit bulkier than Aegon was, but he was very similar with the fighting skills, especially of his father. So Henry Cavill honestly could go either way. I think he might be a bit too big in bulk, but I mean they could work around that. I'm sure if they were the one, he was the one that they would cast. But speaking of Maegor, the actor Jason Lewis is who I picked, and he's mostly known for modeling and for Sex and the City. For that shows how old I am. If you've ever watched that show, then you probably know who this guy is. If you haven't, Google him. That's all I can tell you. And I put the side by side up just so you could see. This is the mostly canon version that we know of Maegor, and he's very, very bulky guy. I think Jason's got a decent physique, but I think he would probably have to bulk up a bit more to play Maegor also. But he's got the look.
I'm totally down with Sasuke. I love the Vikings cast and a lot of these actors like I forget his name, Travis.
I don't know who that is.
I forget a lot of their names, but those guys on Vikings are really good at this kind of fantasy, brutal kind of guy, but with a soul and with a heart. And I forget his name. I have to get. I have to hit the.
I can
Google.
see it.
Travis is the one for me that I know. The guy with the blue eyes. He's got those really striking eyes. I don't remember his last name, but I'm sure someone
I think
will know.
This guy, Clive, I think he's got a decent physique, but for Maegor, I think he should be a bit bigger. However, I like the pick. That's a good one, Sasa. And what was the person you were saying, John?
The guy that played Ragnar. The guy that played Ragnar in Vikings. He is
yeah.
Intimidating.
That's another pick for like Aegon as well.
That's what I was gonna say.
There
he also would be a shoe-in for Aegon also.
I forget his name.
What is the guy's name?
I thought it was Travis something.
Travis Fimmel.
Ah, there we go.
Yep.
I mean, what a character.
Yeah, he legit looks like he could be Aegon. That would also be a very good pick. I would not be mad at that cast at all. Look at this guy. He looks like he's about to jump on a dragon and go burn some shit.
Absolutely.
I'm with it.
And Aegon is described to have been kind of an enigma, a very mysterious, almost quiet, personality and just kind of somewhere you could look at and you're like, whoa, what the hell's going on? You look at this guy here, you're like, whoa, I mean, what's going on here? It got that enigmatic kind of personality, which is cool. And I'm on the Song of Ice and Fire .westeros.org page of Aegon the Conqueror, and they have like an artist depiction, and I have it on the other screen next to this guy. And if you put them next to each other, it's like exactly the same. So that's kind of ironic to look at that. I think this would be a nice Aegon.
I like it.
It's not going to happen, but it would be nice.
What are you talking about though? T-Baby's in the chat saying somebody needs to eat more because they're not scary enough. Who are you talking about, young lady?
Yeah, he is a little strong.
She said she doesn't want a skinny Maegor.
Maybe
that's what I'm saying. Maegor is a buff dude. So you got to have somebody that can actually look that part. So yeah, I totally agree on that. totally agree.
How about the ponytail? Look at that. Wow. What the
Yeah.
hell's going on there? I love it.
Yeah, and it's I think a lot of those guys that were on Vikings probably could get some decent Targaryen roles if they tried out for them. BBM or John, whichever one you guys want us to go next. What would be your next fan cast? Not necessarily for Maegor, but give me somebody that was on your list.
I mean, this guy was kind of the next on my list, even though I didn't have his name off the top of my head. But, you know, another actor that I've been kind of always a big fan of, and just the way he's been doing this season of American Horror Story is kind of cool. Even though he's old now, I just think he's so damn good. And he has these blue eyes, and he's just really good. Dylan McDermott. I think whether who cares about the bulking up and all that stuff, he is a damn good twisted kind of character, and he
he's
has
got swag.
he's got the swag, the sarcasm. You know, if you think about, you know, Targaryens are good talkers too.
There's some apps for y'all ladies. There you go.
Yeah.
He's got a decent physique. I mean, not all the Targaryens
Wow.
are super muscular. No, there's only a few of them that really got like super big like that. But most of them are about this physique here.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, I could totally see him playing someone. Actually, now that I'm like really looking at him, he wasn't my pick for a Daemon Targaryen, but I could see him playing Daemon Targaryen.
He is old, Sasuke. I definitely did think that he's definitely pretty old right now, but that's just you know, one reservation I had as well. But he's a very talented actor for sure.
Exactly, and not all of these characters are going to be cast in their younger years. You gotta think about that. I'm pretty sure they're gonna pick who everyone is going to be at certain points in their life. That we're not gonna see like the whole everyday of all of the Targaryens' lives. You know, that's just not feasible for them to do. So I think once they pick what era they're gonna pick, they're gonna have as many Targs in there as they can, and they're all gonna be different ages. So I think Dylan would be a shoo-in for one of them. So yeah, that's a very good pick, John.
T-Baby is not an ageist. That's good to know. There's no ageism here.
Fandom, who you got next?
Okay, so when I saw Darren the Second Targaryen, I was like, this guy kind of looks like Lord Farquaad from Shrek. So I was like, it would be great if you actually can get the play, right? Who
Which
actually
one was
was
Lord
playing?
Farquaad? Is that the short guy?
Yeah.
That was
So I was like,
what's his name from Third Rock
like
from the Sun? What's the
live
guy's name from Third Rock from the Sun?
adaptation. I don't even know.
Damn it, Lord Farquaad. I think it's like John something or other. Or maybe it's not. Yeah, John Lithgow. There it is.
But the guy who I wanted to play him is the guy underneath him, to the left, Samuel Holmes. I think that's him.
Samuel
The
Holmes.
second row, second person. I think that's him. No, don't you have to leave? Don't have to leave. Yeah, there you go. I'd play him.
Okay. Give him a wig and some contacts. Honestly, that's legit all it takes most times.
Look at
sometimes
the hair.
you gotta yeah, he's kind of already got the hair for it. Not all the Targs wear their hair long. That's a thing to remember. Sam says, are we starting with Aegon, Rhaenys, and Visenya, or are we going back further? I don't know. We have absolutely zero information on what age they're starting at. If it's called House of the Dragon, I would assume they're going to touch on like all of the big name Targaryens, starting with like Daenerys and her era, because that's when they actually, you know, became worth knowing about. Honestly, I know that sounds bad, but if you know Targaryen history, when they were in Valyria, they really weren't shit. So it didn't really start until Daenerys said, yo, Pops, we need to leave because this place is going to blow up soon and we can't be here when that happens. That's pretty much when the Targaryens started making a name for themselves.
I think we can be pretty confident that we're gonna see Aegon's conquest. I mean, or pretty hopeful at least.
I
That
think
would be a very wise idea.
I don't think they're going to start there, but I think eventually they're going to have to work up to that because it's the House of the Dragon. You can't not have a big event like Aegon's conquest in there. There's no way.
Yeah, it's going to tie everything together. It's going to connect everything. That's.
Yeah. Sam
the
says the
whole-
promos made me
Sasuke.
believe we were going back to Doom and seeing old. I don't know that we're going to see a whole lot of old Valyria, but I do think they're going to touch on the Doom. Like I said, that's where the Targaryen story really starts. So I don't see how they can't have that in. What are you saying, fandom? What's Sasuke talking about?
Yeah, about if you want piercing blue eyes, you can get the guy who played Captain Hook in Once Upon a Time.
Oh, fuck Captain Guyliner.
Yeah, you still call him that.
Yes, I will forever call him Captain Guyliner. But I guess if you're looking for someone with piercing blue eyes, yeah. And there are a few Targaryens that had piercing blue eyes, but the bulk of them had the purple eyes in different shades. So, yeah, I mean, I guess he would be one that could use his natural eye color if they decided to cast him. See, no one needs Captain Guyliner, Sam. Stop it right now.
Well, early Captain Guyliner was good, not when he was redeemed.
The so-called redeemed. Let's just not mention Once Upon a Time like
Oh my
after
God.
season 3. Let's just leave all that
Fair
out.
Fair point.
All right, let's move on. I will. Actually, we did Maegor. My next pick was for the conciliator himself, the good King Jaehaerys. And if it's in the younger years, I'm thinking Leonardo DiCaprio would be a freaking shoe-in to play the good king. He's got the physique. He's got that rugged, handsome look. That he give him the purple eyes and the white blonde hair. I think he's a shoe-in for it. He's already got the right build for King Jaehaerys. He was said to be, when you looked at him, he looked like a king. He was very handsome in his younger years. This is like middle-aged King Jaehaerys right here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Or if this was one of your people, who did you cast?
This is Jaehaerys the first, right?
Yes, the conciliator. Husband to
for an older version. I had the guy in Once Upon a Time who played Rumpelstiltskin. Was it Robert?
Robert's. It's Robert something. I can't think of what his name is.
I think it's Cartley. Lyle.
Stiltskin. Once Upon a Time. Robert Carlyle.
Oh, Carlisle. See, I can never pronounce people's names.
He's a bit short for that role, honestly.
And so was Jon Snow last time I checked.
Was he?
Didn't people say that he was short for his role? Or was he not? Or just simply that he was just short?
I think just that he was short. Like that's not a thing that I ever noticed. I mean, you could be right, but that's not a thing that I noticed. He does have the look, though. I see where your head's at in that. He definitely has the look for it, but I think he would be a bit too short in stature for Jaehaerys the First. Now, John, what do you think?
I mean, I always like Ian McKellen when it comes to these tall, kind of bearded, wise figures. He was the best Gandalf.
If they're casting super old King Jaehaerys, then someone of Ian McKellen's caliber could definitely do it.
Yeah, if they're gonna do some Jaehaerys stuff, I'm thinking, it's probably gonna be, when he's old, maybe, or
See, I would hope, because he did a lot in his younger years too.
He did for sure, but I don't know if they're gonna fit that in. I mean, I guess
true enough.
Because he was a significant king, but just when you read Fire and Blood and you hear about King Jaehaerys, you hear about that. But
they always talk about how he's old and
he's wise. He's got the long white. He's got the white beard. That's kind of his thing.
The long beard and hair that both go down to his waist.
But
Yeah.
even Ian McClellan, he played a younger version of Gandalf in The Hobbit, and they did a little digital, fuckery with him and made him look young. And he has an intelligence to him. He's very tall. He's a fighter, and I could picture him riding a dragon because Jaehaerys is still a,
Yes, he was still Dragon Rider.
accomplished dragon rider. He rode the largest dragon. One of the largest dragons. Actually, I think maybe the second largest dragon. So he's still a powerful figure, and Ian McClellan he's awesome.
I think I had him as an old Viserys II.
Yeah, he's definitely
I
going
could
to
see
be.
him playing that too.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be probably a classic pick in a lot of these fantasy things. I mean,
Him
look
and
at him when he was young.
Jean-Luc
Wow,
Picard are probably going to be tapped for something.
that black and white picture, he looks exactly the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
young man Ian. Yeah, that's not him. Let's go back. Interesting. So it's always fascinating to me to see older actors when they were younger.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. But I had kind of a funny one for Visenya. That's one that I have just on my little list here. Is that
Good job.
this actress, I always used to enjoy her on the sitcoms and stuff, and I just think she's kind of got underutilized all the time. Was Katherine Heigl? You remember her?
I remember the name. I need to Google her to remember what she looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. I think she got like excommunicated from Hollywood or something, but she was on Grey's Anatomy during like
Tell me the name again.
during the highlight of her career. Katherine Heigl, Heigl. She's again, we don't want to be ageist here, a little older now, but she was always like kind of a lighthearted, kind of a party, fun personality, strong when need be, but always fun because Visenya is the older sister, the little more fun kind of, and Katherine Heigl was always a really damn good actress, and then something happened where she just like disappeared, and she maybe did a couple movies or something, but I always loved her, and I always thought she was really cool. And
I think I seen her in The Ugly Truth or something like that with Gerard Butler, I think.
Sam says she ruined 2 of which shows did she ruin for you? Dane McKay was good, son.
Yeah, with Gerard Butler.
She's a little controversial, I guess, in the TV community. But that's the thing, she does TV shows, so if they're trying to get a TV actress, she's probably available. But Visenya is
this guy. I know this guy.
very voluptuous, very serious, very fun. But she was very stern still.
Very stern and a badass.
A little bit of sorcery and stuff. And Katherine Heigl, she's got this little bit of a cheesy factor to her too, which is kind of cool. And it's that kind of that humor that we loved in Game of Thrones, that kind of real world humor that I think Katherine always brought to the character she played, like a kind of a funniness. Like she took herself seriously but never too serious. So I always loved her. I always thought she was an underrated actress. I'd love to see her back. So HBO, sign her up, please. I love her. You can hate me in the chat, but I think she's great.
Hey, I mean, she looks the part just like everybody else that we've put up here. So it's all good. All right. Hold on.
She has fantastic boobs. Oh, yes, she does. I remember when she did that movie with
I've seen
Seth Rogen. What the hell is that movie? When she was pregnant or something. What the hell? One of
those.
Is that when
they like had a one night stand and she got pregnant?
Yeah.
I don't remember the name
of
the
movie.
I remember the movie.
Comedies. But she was really good in there, and there were a lot of boob shots. And
I remember the movie, but I don't remember the name of the movie.
Yeah, they were trying to get it on while she was pregnant. It didn't work out, and it's a
struggle. Knocked Up. Thank you, Sam. That's what it was called.
Yeah, Knocked Up. Yeah,
funny movie. Thank you. Yeah, that was a very funny movie.
That's when she was really doing it.
Suits in Gray. She picked a fight with Shonda Rhimes because she wanted to be. Okay. All right. Yeah. When you get into fights with directors, you can end up having your career tanked.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because she went she just went off the map, but yeah, I mean she seems like a cool like Visenya or Rhaenys.
All right. Okay, that's not a very good one right there, but yeah, that's the best I can do for YouTube there, Phil H. There's your boobs. All right. Shoot, I went the wrong way. Oh, what was the gentleman's name? Ah, there it is. Someone in the chat said Rupert Friend to play someone. And I have seen this guy in a few different roles. He does have a very Targaryen type jawline there.
Yeah, it looks
So
pretty
I'm
damn
not
creepy.
sure who it. Okay, there were a lot of creepy Targaryens. What's his name? Bright Flame. Aryan Bright Flame. There you go.
He kind of looks like an older Robin Lord Taylor to me for some reason.
Yeah, he could pull it off for sure.
Yeah, good eye there. I'm with that cast. Fandom. What's your next pick?
We did brought up like an older Viserys II, but for me, a younger one, I have Nicholas Holt as a young Viserys II.
Is that who I'm thinking of? Beast?
Yeah.
Yeah, young Beast. Okay. He has beautiful eyes.
This would be a great way to redeem himself from the X-Men movies.
Hey, not all of those were horrible now.
Yeah, just
Days of Future Past was actually pretty decent. They could have
like
done
the only
better.
good one he was in.
Yes, but I mean, First Class wasn't too horrible either.
Me is forgettable.
But
You should have had like the legit original freaking First Class.
When has Bryan Singer ever really given us what we wanted? Stop it.
Why? Hopefully Disney will do something with it.
All right, what do you guys think? Nicholas Holt. All right, well, we got Sam and Sasa with a yes.
It's a yes.
I guess he was in Token.
I haven't seen that yet. I have not seen it yet. And I haven't heard too much buzz about it either. I will have to definitely check that out.
I'm not even sure if that went straight to the movies or not.
No, I think that was an Amazon movie, wasn't it?
Okay.
Amazon Prime?
I saw that online,
so I I don't think it was in theaters, but I could be wrong on that. Let's see. Claire Holt would also make a great Rhaenys. Claire Holt. Is that like his wife or sister or something? Let's see. This is Claire Holt.
Ah, the chick from Vampire Diaries in the originals. Is it?
Okay. I didn't watch past
it is.
Vampire Diaries.
All right, just go to the originals and just watch that. You'll love it.
Yeah, she looks the part. Okay, I'm with you on that, Sam. She could pull off a Rhaenys. Hey, Christy Noel, what's going on? Okay. John, what do you think?
I'm not sure. I mean, for which character?
They were saying for Rhaenys.
For Rhaenys, I guess. I mean, she's pretty voluptuous. I mean, I guess. I mean, that's what you got to get. I mean, for sure. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm trying not to point out the obvious, but I guess I would just point out the obvious. And
look,
I'm trying to be savvy here, but
when it comes to particular parts of bodies, some people get cast for very specific reasons, and I don't think there's anything wrong with pointing that out. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is.
It is just the way it is. I think it's a great pick.
I'm with it.
I had a pick for Alysanne, who I always thought was just
good, because that's who I was going to go to next. So give it to me.
Yeah, it was just a cool. I mean, this is definitely one of the classic actresses. I mean, I'm just thinking of the cheekbones and thinking of the complexion and everything. Very pricey actress, but I'm going for Nicole Kidman. I think Nicole Kidman is
Middle-aged Queen Alysanne. Yeah,
absolutely
I could see it. I could see it.
or even old, or even
She
young. I mean, she can do it.
honestly, she's a bit too pretty to play Alysanne. Alysanne, I'll say Nicole. I think as far as looks go, she's on a higher tier than how Alysanne is described. Like they always said, Alysanne was described as pretty, but never
she
really
was pretty.
beautiful.
Yeah, she wasn't beautiful.
That's it.
Yeah,
I think Nicole's a bit too good looking to play her, but it wouldn't be the first time anything like that has ever happened, or vice versa. So yeah,
I guess.
I'm still with it.
Nicole
I'm still with it.
I mean, she's definitely got some interesting features, but yeah,
interesting features. That's where we're going.
And no, I just always knew that she was kind of small and everything, and I just think now that she's, I guess, a little bit older, it's kind of like a little more elegant of a role, small breast kind of thing, and that's like. And these are all descriptions that we have from Fire and Blood, so we can kind of piece together these kind of fun things. But yeah, that's one that I just threw out there. She already has a contract with HBO. What is she on?
Okay.
With HBO, is she on Catherine the Great, or what is she on?
House Lorbridge said, "What about Lily Rabe as Alysanne?" I want to see Lily Rabe play a Targaryen, but I want to see Lily Rabe play a Targ that has some controversy about her, because I need her to give that great emotion that she is awesome at giving on American Horror Story.
Yeah, Lily Rabe is amazing. She's always been like probably
she's one of my favorite actresses on that show.
She's amazing.
Yeah. She's absolutely amazing. I'm mad we only got her 2 episodes this season.
I threw out her name a little bit earlier in the stream, because she's just really great. I mean, she can be over the top, really, really well. She does that over the top thing
very well,
very effectively. I mean, of course, Sam. They're not going to afford pretty much any of these actresses, but I think they're going to go the similar route that they did with Game of Thrones. They're going to find probably relatively unknown caster, so we're just having fun theorizing and kind of
they're never going to pick any of these big names that we've put up here. But it's still fun to think about.
And Tony Teflon had a cool video about this topic too.
Yeah, you know what? And I refrained from watching that because I didn't want to get any ideas.
Same.
Yeah.
But I'm probably gonna watch it probably after we go off air here, because I don't have anything to do tonight because I'm a boring old woman. So I'm gonna sit and watch YouTube videos.
Fine for me. Hey, I got a few minutes. I do got to head out myself at 9:00, unfortunately.
Okay, cool.
I wish I could stay more because I love talking about this shit again. We are back, and this is awesome. And Bridge 4 is in the building.
Kev is in the spot. What's going on, Bridge?
I will drink to that.
Son. Absolutely. Drink for Kev.
Absolutely. So yeah, Nicole Kidman, and she's got the cheekbones. I mean, come on, look at those. I just want to grab them.
She does. I totally agree. My pick for our good Queen Alysanne is AJ Cook. And if you don't know who AJ Cook is, then I would say you are doing yourself a disservice, because that means you've never watched an episode of Criminal Minds.
Oh, she is great. This is a good pick. I love Criminal Minds.
She's pretty, and honestly, I think AJ Cook is absolutely gorgeous, but she has that pretty look that isn't over the top, and that's how Queen Alysanne is described. She's slim of waist, small of chest, thin neck, high forehead, and AJ doesn't really have a high forehead, but all of the other spots she hits. So I think she would be a good shoo-in.
Yeah, I agree. I'm thinking back to that show. You mentioned that show. It's a great show. I used to love that show.
It really is. Yeah, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it in forever, but I really enjoyed her character on that show.
Hell yeah.
David, thoughts?
For me, I pick Alexandria to play her.
Annabeth from Percy Jackson. Yes. Second on the list. Yeah, I like that pick too. I'm mad she doesn't get more acting work than she does. She's a good actress. in the things that she's been in. It just her
Was it
name,
the
I guess, just
terrible
doesn't
Percy
get out
Jackson
there.
movies that possibly
Yeah, they
cursed
kind of
her?
tainted her. They tainted her career, man. And it's sad because I've liked her and everything I've seen her in. She also had a
Best thing I've
stint
seen her
on
in was like
American Horror
Baywatch,
Story.
I think.
She was in American Horror Story Hotel also.
Oh, she was? Okay, and I
She
definitely got to
played
see Hotel now. I never
You haven't
saw it.
watched Hotel yet? Damn it, go watch Hotel.
No.
Yeah, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. I'm with that.
She had a
And
long
Phil,
role in
this
that,
one's for you. She
season,
what
or?
she had a decently big role. She wasn't there for all
Okay.
of the episodes, but she had a big part. Let's see. The guy who plays Spencer Reed would be a great target. He could actually play. You know what? He would be a good egg. Now that I think about it, he wasn't on my list, but what is his name? Matthew Gruber.
He always had a weird ass haircut, but yeah, he was cool. They gave him a weird cut in that show. It's weird cut.
Yeah, Spencer Reed. I could see Spencer Reed playing Egg. Aegon the Fifth. He's skinny like Egg was.
He's really skinny.
But he's still a handsome young lad. I'm here for it. And Spencer was also one of my favorite characters on Criminal Minds. So yes, I would love to see him in anything.
Yeah.
Indeed. You guys are throwing out some good names, man.
Yeah,
you're welcome,
actor
Phil.
who
I
was
got you, man. I got you.
Who's in what was it, USA's House? I forgot his name. Oh my
Who?
gosh.
Who are you talking about?
Is it Jesse Spencer, I think? Jesse Spencer, there we go.
Who is Jesse Spencer?
Right. For this character.
I know
reminds me
his
of a
face,
bit
but I
like
don't
him.
recall stuff that he's been in. But I mean, he's got the look. I can see that.
Oh,
You
yeah,
never seen
that
House
guy.
before?
He's got an Australian accent. Yeah, that guy. He was always like the wannabe doctor and was kind of like the macho guy. He would, sleep around a little bit, I never liked that guy. I kind of always wanted to punch him in the face.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. He always seemed like kind of a tool bag, but a really handsome guy at least. He was a real tool. But that guy that did Dr. House, man, he was so good. He had a British accent, but he did the American accent. He was like the piano man.
Is that his name?
Yeah,
Hugh Lowry?
Yeah. He's the great piano player and
he's a good actor.
He did that like 5 o'clock shadow beard, like that's when he kind of started that whole style, if you remember. Like that was a really iconic show. Like
it was. There were a lot of people that were on House.
I used to watch that with my
Emma
parents.
from Once Upon a Time was on House for a while.
Wow.
Yeah, they those two characters dated him and her.
You're right, Sasuke. He is hot. I got to tell you, he's hot.
We see a return of Natalie Dormer. To play a Targaryen. I mean, there are some foxy lady Targaryens, probably. I don't know. You guys think that Natalie would fit to play a Targaryen? I mean, I don't get tired of seeing her face, so I'm here for it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Whoa, yeah, I'll take it.
I mean, why not?
Saw that.
Sure.
Why not? I'm here for it. Yes. So we're gonna hope for a return of Natalie Dormer. Bye, Leaf Underhill. Thanks for coming in. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. All right. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. The Rogue Prince. Y'all know who that is. And we already know how he's going to look in a white blonde wig. So let's just go ahead and give him the gold cloak, give him his swords back, and let him go head the city watch. Mr. Orlando Bloom for the Rogue Prince. What do you guys think?
You really went with Orlando Bloom. I mean, that's
why not?
It's a safe pick, but it's a strong pick. I mean, because he pulls off the
we already know he can pull off the look.
And yep, I mean he can pull
And
it
he's
off.
got the skills. He's got the physical skills to play Daemon.
He does. He does. I mean, the Rogue Prince is quite. I mean, he's a little bit more like kind of dangerous, isn't it? I mean, is Orlando Bloom has a kind of his swagger, right? Like, wouldn't you need more like I'm thinking of Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm thinking like Johnny Depp is like a little bit more aggressive, isn't he? Don't you think Johnny Depp would be a little bit better? Orlando is just a little too cool, isn't he?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, the kid's got depth in his acting, so I think he can do it.
I'm just
But
being devil's
Johnny
advocate.
Johnny isn't a bad pick though. Johnny is not a bad pick.
If Johnny can get off the drugs and
if he could actually stay sober for it,
get his finances in order.
Hey. That's what he needs to do.
Come on, man.
I'm kidding. But Orlando Bloom, hell yeah. Give him the wig, tell him to grunt a little bit.
Give him his swords back. I mean, yeah, and he's a shoo-in. He's a shoo-in. Leaf, I thought you were leaving.
Can't
or are you
stay
back
away.
from having left?
Or just saying goodbye.
Sam, I am here to please, but unfortunately, I'm glad.
Yeah, John's got to run away now.
I am here to provide as much entertainment as possible, but I do got to head out. I love being here. I love talking about all these things. You guys can hit me up on Twitter anytime, John Delvento, or YouTube. I do all these fun things all the time on the side. It's really great. But I also do a show called The Creatives Guild where we do stuff like this, and it's just a lot of fun to be hanging out with everybody virtually. And it really is great. Looking forward to House of the Dragon. It is going to be fun. Thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend. Thank you if there's any veterans around that have served and have just here in the U.S. we got Veterans Day. So everyone else,
thank
just
you all for your service.
Absolutely. Have a great weekend. Great to see everybody. AK fandom. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon.
All right. Thanks for coming in, John.
All right,
Take care, John.
And Nicole Kidman is a better pick. Bye.
You bastard.
I gotta put that in before leaving.
I'm here for it. Yeah, and I will. Once we're done,
Daemon,
I will have everybody's links in the description, guys. So you'll definitely be able to find John. But go ahead, Phantom. For Daemon, who you got?
For me, Luke Evans. I got for him.
He looks like Orlando Bloom. So yeah, that also works too. You know what? When I was watching Carnival Row, I swear for like the first 4 episodes, I actually thought that was Luke Evans and not Orlando.
I still have to see that one.
They look so similar. Oh, you got to watch Carnival Row. Yeah, it's very good. But I'm with that. He has a bit more of a roguish look to him than Orlando does. So I could also see him playing the Rogue Prince as well. And he's a handsome bloke.
All
so
we have to do is hope, Sam.
The ladies that like the men folk would definitely be happy to see him. What's Sam talking about?
Oh, if only we have our hopes up for him to be casted.
Oh yeah. I don't have any hope of seeing anyone that's been on any of our lists actually be cast. Cregan Stark, yo. I like where your head's at, Danny. I like that. He does also have a Cregan Stark swag. Look, I'm here for that. I'm here for that. Lola, hi, my lovely. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. But yeah. He
is, Bridge. You see the Dracula? Way edgier.
He's edgier than Orlando. Yeah, you're right. I totally agree there. I totally agree. He's got more of a, just a little extra oomph to him. So yeah, I agree with your pick. I like it. I like it a lot. And see, now I need to actually think about casting. I mean, well, yeah, Sam, duh. All right, so BBM. That name's never gonna go away. I really hope I don't offend you when I say that, but it's never gonna go away. It's your fault.
Everyone still freaking calls me that, regardless of the name changes. It's like Johnny too. It's like even his green hands, people call him something else.
Yep,
For
it always comes up.
me, let's see. For Maegor the first, I think I have Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges for Maegor. Yeah,
Hmm.
because when we're introduced to Maegor, he's already in his older age. So yeah, I actually like that a lot for him. Like if you think of some of the canon drawings that we have of him, you can see those if you search the Targaryen line on Westeros.org. He kind of looks like that drawing. So I am here for that. That's a very good pick. I like that a lot.
He's a
Of
hell of a good
course.
actor too.
He is. He's a hell of a good actor. The Big Lebowski.
Hmm.
Yeah, I really like that pick. I really like that. That's a good one. OTDA. What's good, son?
Hey, it's good.
Okay, so I'm going to move on to my next one. And not a lot of people, I think, are going to know who she is, even though that's a crime because she's awesome. David, I know as soon as you see her, you're going to know who she is. Queen
Yes.
Rhaenyra Targaryen, to me, should be Eliza Taylor. Eliza Taylor stars on The 100 as Clark Griffin, and she's badass. And we know, Rhaenyra, she wasn't just prissy, sit at home queen. She was about that business, but she also had certain attributes. Phil, this picture's also for you, that are spoken about in her description, and that is another reason that I think Eliza is a shoo-in, because she has those attributes and they fit very, very well. I mean, and look at her, the girl's gorgeous. Rhaenyra she was, I believe, named like one of the most beautiful women in the realm. So yeah. Plus, honestly, I just like looking at Clark. So yeah. Sue me for that
No
one.
one judging you. Even Lexa knew.
And, oh, of course, because Lexa is smart. That's why they should have kept her around. Fucking 100. Sorry, flashbacks. All right, so what's your next pick, David?
For me, and the actor I know is gonna butcher his name, but when I was looking at Aegon the Fifth, I'm like, this dude pretty much looks like the actor who played Luna Lovegood's father in Harry Potter.
Ah, all right, hold on. And who were you thinking he should play? What is this guy's
Aegon the
name?
Fifth.
Oh, Egg?
Mm-hmm.
I could see him being an older Egg. I like it. I definitely think Luna should also be cast. She's on my list as well.
Oh, who you have her as?
I have Lady Luna. Actually, I think, is that my last one or my second to last pick that I have? Hold on, let me get my freaking mouse right. All right, bye, Clark. Okay, wait, no. One final look at Clark. All right. Freaking, yo, Bellamy in real life, that kid is freaking lucky, and I hope he knows how damn lucky he is.
True. Well, that's how the actress looks in current day?
Yeah. This is
Ooh.
Ivana Lynch, and I would love to see her as Daenerys the Dreamer. And this is a picture where she actually isn't wearing a lot of makeup. I have seen other pictures with hers where they do makeup with her that makes her eyes pop out a bit more, and I like that look, but I really liked how just clean this photo looked. I think she'd be a shoo-in.
About to say, Bridge, what you mean by crazy? But
Luna is
but yes,
not
correct.
crazy. You stop it. Luna is one of the smartest people in the whole freaking Potter series, man. You cut that out, Kevin. All right. What do you got for your next person?
Sam asks a good question. Who can you see fit the actress who plays Lexa? Can you see her playing a
Could we
Targaryen?
fit Lexa in here too with blonde hair? Lexa. Who would I? And you know, the funny thing about that actress, damn it, what is her? Okay, couldn't think of her name for a second. Alicia Debnam Cart. Yep, first on the list. In real life, she is a very girly girl. Like, this is what we
I
see
would not
on the
expect that.
100, but literally, this is her like every day of her life. She's a very girly girl in real life.
Even in Fear the
That's
Walking
the
Dead,
funny
she's
thing.
not even that much of a girly girl, I think. Well, at least
She,
in the
but
beginning of the first season,
have
but
you
she
ever
rapidly
watched?
changes.
Have you ever watched any what's the damn show? The Talking Dead? She was on
No, I don't
for
watch it.
she was on for a couple episodes, you know, went back when Fear first started. Always in heels, always with the makeup, always looking awesome. Dress or skirt of some sort. I mean, not that just because she's a girl she would have that. But I'm saying she totally exudes her femininity in her dress. Like she's a very girly lady. I mean, I still love her. It's just her personality in real life is so different from Lexa, but she plays that shit so well because she's a very talented actress. And I heart her. Who could Lexa be? I don't know. I would hate to waste the skills that I know she has playing a character that can fight. But a lot of the ladies in the Targaryen bloodline, they weren't fighters like that. I mean, there's Visenya and a few after her, but not very many. So I don't know. I would have to think a little bit on who I could cast Alicia as. Do I think Liv Tyler could be on here? Absolutely. Liv Tyler is a very talented actress, and yeah, you dye her hair white blonde, give her some contacts. I'm sure she could pull it off. Who exactly could she be? I don't know. She's a very slim lady also. I would almost want to cast her as who was Rhaenyra's main opponent in their civil war? The blacks and the greens. Who was the high tower lady? I think Liv Taylor would play her, or she would look good playing her. See, Dan McKay says, "How about the assassin from John Wick 2? Do you mean Batwoman?
Just about to say that.
Is that who you're talking about?
Or
Because
from Orange is the New Black.
Elisa Farman, I could definitely see Alicia playing Elisa Farman. But what? Damn it! What is her name? Ruby Rose.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, Ruby Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby Rose is sexy. She is just fucking sexy. Look at this woman. And she plays Batwoman, damn it. You gotta respect that.
I still haven't seen it.
I haven't watched the episodes either, but I've heard good things about it. So it's definitely on my to-watch list. And I loved her in John Wick.
Same.
Oh, do you have anyone else
she was
on your
also
list?
in that shark movie as well. The Meg, I think. She was in there. It wasn't that bad.
Oh yeah. With what's his name? The transporter. Jason Statham.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually did like that movie. Bridge, you said who is that? You don't know who that is? Have you not seen John Wick 2? That's Ruby Rose, man.
Yep, or the Meg, or
And she was also in the Meg, and she is the CW's Batwoman.
The Netflix show I just mentioned. Orange is the New Black. She was in it.
She was on Orange is the New. See, I didn't watch that past season 1.
Yeah, I think she was in season 2.
Okay, yeah.
She became like She became like a love interest for Piper. Like, think I stopped after either season 3 or 4 when a character died in the finale, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I just couldn't. Pretty much the same with you, Alexa, happened with me with that character. I was like, you have to do
I
this? Like, I
understand.
don't know if I
I
want to
totally
continue.
understand that. I totally understand that. All right, who else you got? Because my list is done.
For my last one,
list is
yeah,
done.
for me,
Luna was my
pretty much the
last one.
last one for me is for Baelor the Blessed. I have Jim Caviezel,
Spell it.
Kaviezel.
Oh, this guy.
And the reason
Okay,
because that
I
is
know who that is.
because the guy who did Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. He dyed that hair blonde. Yeah. He's got a shave, though. I don't think Baelor had a beard. But I'm with it. I like that. Yeah, he literally played Jesus, and, Baelor thought he was Jesus, pretty much. I like it. I like it. So before we jump off here, guys, in the chats, tell us what you got.
I love that freaking ringtone. The Kim Possible.
Kim Possible, man. Hey, KP was that girl. Who do you guys have? Somebody that we haven't talked about already. Let me know in the chat or in the description down below if you're watching later. Who would you like to see cast as what Targaryen?
I think Sam said for Alexa as Oris's wife.
Oris. Yeah. What was her name? I wouldn't want her in a bit role part like that. Oh wait, do you mean the Randon chick that he basically stole? No. I'm gonna say no. Because that chick, I really didn't like her a whole lot. Instead of doing the logical thing and actually surrendering the castle, she actually legit tried to crown herself queen. And what ended up happening to her? She got stripped naked, wrapped in chains, and taken to Oris. Like, here, bro, we're done fighting. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't see that.
Nah, we're not putting Lexi in that role. No, not at all. Sasa says she threw Lucy Lawless out as anyone, and maybe Katie Sackhoff as Visenya. Katie Sackhoff, I don't recognize that name. But yeah, Lucy Lawless as anyone because she's Lucy Lawless. I love her. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes.
Wait, Xenon?
Yes, we need to see her as something. I forgot she was also in Riddick too. Chronicles of Riddick.
Was she?
Yeah, she was in Chronicles of Riddick. Indeed. I totally agree with this pick. Well done, Sasa. Well done. Hey, Elmar.
Was that Pitch Black though?
No, Pitch Black was the first.
It wasn't?
The first Riddick. There's Pitch Black, then the Chronicles of Riddick, and then Riddick. She was in Riddick. So yeah, Katie Sackhoff, I'm with that pick. Well done, Sasa. Lucy Lawless, I don't know who I would cast Lucy Lawless as. But Lucy is gorgeous. I mean, she could play any awesome woman that wields a sword very well, or she could just be cast as a queen that doesn't fight. Either one would fit for her because she's that caliber of actress. She's very versatile in her roles. Tilda Swinton, yes, House Lorebridge, I agree with that. I would definitely love to see Tilda Swinton play someone because she has that look.
How about older Alysanne Targaryen?
If her hair was longer, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, she has the, like, if AJ Cook were the middle-aged Alysanne, Tilda Swinton could definitely be the older Alysanne. Like, if you, okay, like, just keep that face in your mind. And hold on, let me see if I can find it. The main fan picture that we have of Queen Alysanne is this. That could easily be Tilda Swinton. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Isn't Lucy in prison? Is Lucy Lawless in prison, y'all?
What?
What did she do?
Let me see if I can see.
Yeah, Google that,
Until
please. Helen Mirren as an older queen. Yes, Helen Mirren could be anyone. You know what? Actually, Helen Mirren.
They said that she could have faced 3 years in prison for trespassing, but that was like back in 2012. So
okay,
I don't know.
But she's out now though. She didn't actually get locked up though, or did she?
No, what I see here that she was arrested and could face jail time.
I think Helen Mirren could actually be. She could be an older Targaryen queen, but I looking at her, I'm thinking of Ghost of Highheart. If we would get a really big name actress to play that role, she'd be it. And totally, I think I saw like a picture of her in a swimsuit from like last year. Helen Mirren can still get it, y'all. That is just a fact. She's as regal as they get. So she's starring on a show in New Zealand right now. Probably. At least I hope so. I don't want my girl to be locked up. But I'm at the end of my list. Fandom D Saint. Do you have any other names on your list, young man?
Nope. I ended with the Baylor one. And also that actress you just saw. Like someone mistaken her for Keanu Reeves' girlfriend at one point. I was like, because they do look similar. Yeah, if you Google
actually, you know what? No,
Keanu
I don't
Reeves
have
like
to Google
girlfriend,
it. There was a picture,
the
and wow, yeah, they do look alike. Like her
she
face is a bit longer than Helen Mirren's, but yeah, they look alike. All right, old man Keanu, go ahead, bro. I would happily date someone that looked like Helen Mirren. She's a foxy old lady. Okay. You just heard Xenon. What about Kristen Storms from General Hospital? I don't know who Kristen Storms is. I haven't watched a soap opera since I was in middle school. What is her name? Kristen Storms. She's got the look. She could play someone. I don't know who, because there's a lot of Targaryens, y'all. I don't know if you understand how many freaking Targaryens there have been.
It's like too many cooks.
It's yeah. Okay, that's where I recognize her face from. Like I'm looking at her picture now. She looks familiar, but I don't know anything about her acting career as an adult. I could tell you about Disney though. Okay. I did watch a few episodes of that show when it was on. So yeah, all right. That's where I know her from.
Ah, she played Xenon?
Yeah, she was Xenon.
It's been a while since you know, with that Disney streaming service coming out, I pretty much be seeing a lot of stuff like that.
They have like all of the cool old things. Like I can't not get it. I'm probably pretty soon. I'm probably going to be cutting cable and just having the internet. But there are a few streaming services that I'm going to have, and Disney's going to be one of them. Just honestly for the X-Men show alone. I'm looking forward to that.
And Cooks, Catherine, with a two O's, two O's, two O's.
Oh man! All right, so young David here has a report that he has to work on.
Yeah,
So he
I
needs to
don't want
go
to
and do
do
some
it,
homework.
but I
We're
gotta
going
do
to
it.
encourage you to do your homework because
And
that's
then
the right
later
thing
on,
to
I'll
do.
see another stream is gonna go on,
And
and
you're
I'll
probably
play
going to be
the
on that.
game.
Yep,
Oh
yep,
my
yep.
gosh, just listening in the background. I try to like listen to like some type of soothing music while just like doing homework, but then it's like I could just listen to a live stream that I just missed or something, and that's even better.
Yeah, see, I get in trouble with that. I can't. Like, I used to, if I saw someone go live, I would listen to it on my tablet at work. But then I would really just like, okay, let me just pull the chat up real quick. And next thing I know, I'm not even doing work. I'm just chatting. So yeah, I don't do that anymore. Sasa says he got rid of cable a while ago. Yeah, I mean there honestly isn't a whole lot on regular TV or cable that I watch anymore.
Hmm.
Honestly, like a
And you
lot of
have
and
live TV on so many platforms like
right, yeah,
YouTube,
most everything that I do
Hulu, and
watch, I can
thing.
get that online with any
Hmm.
one streaming service I pick. So I'm very heavily considering in the next few months probably we're just gonna cut that out. But anyways, like I said, we're at the end of our list now, and David has to go do homework. I don't know if anyone else is streaming tonight. I hope somebody does, because like I said, I'm bored. I don't have anything to do. T baby, you gonna come back right when we getting ready to leave? Boo. But I do miss your face. Thank you for coming in. Thank all of you guys for coming in that were here with us. Actually, there was a lot more people in here than I thought would show up. Bridge, LMR, T Baby, Sam R09, Sasa K was in, I believe, OTDA. Phil H, Danny McKay was in. House Lore Bridge, Catherine Harding. Let's see who else. I know I'm missing somebody. Daryl Galt was in. Cookie Monster Alan Bannerson stopped in earlier. Let's see. Leave, Danny McKay, House Lord Bridge, Sam. Yep, we got everyone. As far as I can see, as I can scroll up. If I missed you, shout yourself out in the comments below. But we're about done, man. Thank you. Oh, you were paid to come here? Okay, I mean that's cool. Thank you for taking that paycheck. I'm good with that too. I appreciate you taking that paycheck and coming through. You could have said no. But
I don't
go
think that
definitely
check for me is gonna clear, but okay.
definitely go check out Teflon's casting videos. I believe he's got 2 of them
Yeah, I gotta
up
do that
now.
next.
That's probably what I'm. No, you need to go write your report next, and then you can watch YouTube. You stop that right now. Finish
Yeah,
your
you know
homework
me.
first.
I
Oh
got
man,
2 screens. One homework, the other's gonna be listening to freaking every other video or so.
man. All right, as long as you're multitasking. Hold on. There's a question here. What's the latest on Conathons? I don't know. Last I heard, tickets were on sale and they are going to be in Florida, but that's about all I know. I can't go next year, so I haven't really been keeping up on any news with Con of Thrones. I will be at Ice and Fire Con, but I will not be at Con of Thrones next year. So, see, David, now you got to do your homework, or T Baby's going to tell your mama. You don't want T Baby telling on you, okay? You don't want T Baby telling on you. So just please do the report so we'll all feel better. Mara Starworker, that's who I forgot. You were in here earlier too. Joan, thank you for coming in also. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here because if I ramble on, we're gonna start talking about something else, and then David's gonna be able to procrastinate and not do his report, and we need him to get his big boy pants on and do his homework. So tell them where they can find you, fandom, please.
So yeah, if you want to find me, it's Phantom D saying I do several reactions to several shows. But I believe next week I think it's gonna be a stream. We're gonna be doing American Horror Story, right? The last 2 episodes.
Yes. We have the finale to wrap up. Hopefully, we'll have Love with us then, but I don't know.
Fingers crossed. Damn it, fingers crossed.
I miss my lobby.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm pretty much preparing for the next coming week. Really. Yourself, AK? You planning anything else?
I don't have anything else planned. I still working on the ridiculous amount of stuff that I had from Con of Thrones from a couple months ago now. I'll get that done eventually. Editing just is not my strong point at all, y'all. So my apologies.
I hate editing.
I am not. I live stream. I don't actually make videos. That's the thing. So yeah, editing is a tough business for me. I'm working on it. But like Fandom said, we're going to be talking some more American Horror Story once this season wraps up. Wednesday is the finale, so probably next Saturday we'll be doing a stream. I know Gray Area also watches AHS, and she wanted to do a discussion about it. So hopefully we'll be getting that scheduled, and you'll see us chatting about that with her as well. Besides that, I don't have anything planned. I mean, y'all know you always catch me in the chat rooms. Or, if Teflon or Sam or somebody streams or JD and I'm awake, then 9 times out of 10, I'll jump on if they're having people on. So, just look out for my peoples. Like I always say, you'll catch me on other people's channels quicker than you'll catch me on mine. So look out for that. Set all of the notifications to everyone because we're all cool people out here. So you should be following everyone. But that is going to do our session for this evening. Our fan casting of House Targaryen. If you want to see more casts, let us know. I don't think the boys would be opposed to coming back and doing a few more characters. If you guys actually have an interest in seeing us do that, just let us know in the comment section, and then we'll set it up and we'll come back. So that is it for this evening. I will see you guys in the next one. And it always takes a few seconds for this damn thing to end. So clicking end.